Hi and welcome to the beginning of a new vlog. This is a vlog for our new channel here, Angel Dawn. I'm sitting in front of like my craft stuff for once, which is really weird. On my previous channel, I really am like all books or just chilling, but I wanted to kind of just sit back and bask in the fact that this now exists, this channel that we're on. I'm still working technically right now. I'm just taking a little lunch break in between. I did just make a TikTok too for my Etsy. I did a TikTok where I talk about all these hats that I'm gonna be listing soon on my Etsy. So these are pretty much all the same pattern, it's just with different colors, but I have a whole bunch of these beanie hats now, and I think the colors are so vibrant. I feel like they're showing up a lot better here than they were in the TikTok, just because it's obviously a better camera. But I've been having a lot of fun with these because I can make probably like 2 to 3 in a very like slow evening. So I'm gonna keep making these pretty actively depending on how they sell in the shop, because I haven't listed them yet. I haven't really put a lot of Etsy stuff up on the shop for a while. And you're also seeing behind me the pre-made sleeves that I have for this weekend's Etsy launch. I have a huge fall launch going up on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. By the time you see this, that launch will already have happened. I will touch base with you in a few hours and kind of tell you what I'm working on. I am home now, got some food, and then I've just been watching YouTube and TikToks, of course. I listened to about 90 pages of the audiobook for Second First Impressions by Sally Thorne. I didn't read, I think this is the same author as the Flat Share. No, same author as Hating Game and 99% Mine. And I'm not sure how I feel about it so far, because our main character, Ruthie, so the whole shtick is that she dresses very old for her age, and she is like a live-in 24-hour kind of care person at this retirement home. She's very much like a shut-in and does not socialize. She doesn't do anything aside from just like the socialization she gets from the people that live in this nursing home retirement community. She's also religious, which has come up a few times, and I'm not terribly interested in that. I'm not interested at all. Look at the bento. She's just like, what's happening, lady? What? She's a nice clean laundry. She's very pretty. I think I'm gonna actually pre-cut some fabric, because I have some more Halloween fabric that I need to pre-cut for the launch this Saturday. I've actually had a pretty successful last few hours. I did reading sprints over on the other channel, and I was able to finish second First Impressions. I forget what that book is called. And so it wasn't surprising and it wasn't that interesting. I think I gave this like a 3 out of 5 stars. And we're just gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna move on. I actually already have moved on, because during sprints is when I finished it and I reorganized my bookshelf a little bit. Also started A Dowry in Blood, which I think is gonna be the Patreon book club pick, but I'm not sure yet. It hasn't won yet. Is unexpectedly steamy. Like, nobody told me that it was gonna be steamy, but there's been, I think, several sex scenes at this point in that book. And it is a horror book, kind of like a Dracula and Dracula's Wives story retelling. Right now, I'm working on a hat. I am doing a bit of like cannibalizing someone else's pattern. Found this amazing skull pattern on Ravelry, and I wanted to do my own version of it, so I'm just testing this out. I'm not sure yet if I'm making it too large, but that's the top of the skull. The next row is going to have like the cutout of eyes, and we'll go from there. We're going top down from the skull, from the top to the bottom. But I'm having a lot of fun so far trying to figure it out. I'm looking at a pretty close-up image of the skull pattern that is on Ravelry right now. I'm trying to see if I can make it my own with the double crochet beanie pattern that I already use for my beanies. And I'm just kind of like making a mess on the inside of like switching back and forth between yarn because I can't quite figure out a good pattern for switching over. So I'm pretty sure that will be hellish to sew in later. Jose is going to be gone this weekend during the launch, which I'm a little bit anxious about because he has to leave and go kind of far. If all goes well, I'll have a lot of orders to pack while he's gone, and that means that I'll be pretty busy. But if I don't get a lot of orders, I can also just continue to crochet and work on some cool stuff. Let me check in with you again once I've gotten a little bit into the eye socket part. We'll see how it's looking. I did or did not get sucked into a TikTok black hole, but I have made progress and my eyes hurt. Not related. TikTok is what made my eyes hurt. So we're here. I have definitely messed up some things. I wish I had made this top row of the eyes a little smaller so they would have been like slightly more of a shape that I like. Theoretically, it's gonna be like here. Right now, we're gonna have our little, also you don't want to see the inside right now. It's a freaking mess. Hide all that, but we're there for now. Oh, that looks funny. That looks very funny. But that's how big it is for right now. We're almost there. I think I made his cheekbones a little too pointy, but we're there. We're almost there. Again, it's going to be way too freaking long because I think it's going to end over my eyes. But who is she? She's really cute. I don't know how I'm going to fix this, but first of all, he has some aviators because I was trying to carry the yarn a little bit and it's just like, I really don't know. I really don't know how that'll be wearable. That's what we're working on. Oh my God. But for now, as I work around, I've just been like tucking them all in the little basket of our hat. Oh, it's so cute. It's definitely not even. Like, I definitely didn't center the nose, which means that the jaw is not centered. But I think for like a first attempt, there have been things learned. I think this cheek over here is like really popping. I should have cut it off like 1 inch across the board. Oh my God. But I'm going to focus. What could it possibly be confused by? I would say that this has been a success. If we do that, we do like the old school, like up on my head. Look at that, I got a skull on my skull. I'd say this is a success. And look at the little teeth. It's all perfect. It's Saturday and it is launch day, which means that I of course have too much work to do this morning. I left a lot of things, but it's getting there. I had a minor panic because when I was doing like another very frantic inventory count to make sure what I had on Etsy matched what I had pre-cut and pre-made, things were off. But I've gone through everything and updated all the drafts that I need to list, and there's actually not as many of the items that I thought would need to be made. It's actually only a few. I actually only have some bookmarks. I have just a handful of bookmarks I need to make. It is almost 2 o'clock. I also have a bag here of some items that I need to take pictures of that I know are not accurate. One of them being this one. For some reason, like, it looks correct on camera, but then if you change like the lighting, it looks blue and it's really upsetting. So I have like this whole thing. I have some newer prints of bookmarks that need to be listed. I also have just like some old Christmas ones I'm going to try to sell because these are prints from last year. I'm going to wait until I have everything ready and pre-made, and then I'm going to take pictures of all of them so I can list them all. Hi, welcome to a very underwhelming setup for where I do my pictures for most of my Etsy Instagram and my Etsy. It is my now very scuffed, very dirty desktop. But like I said, I have a whole bag of items that I need to take some photos for the shop before launch at 5. I will put you into time-lapse mode now. Okay, oh gosh, I look like shit, I'm sorry. The extra Etsy photos are done. So I still, for some reason, can't get this one to show the correct color. So I'm gonna have to like edit this one in Photoshop or whatever. It's about 3:45. So I mean, I have like an hour and 15 left over. I'm gonna list all of these now and save them as drafts. Oh, I need to take some promo pictures. So I guess I need to do that right now too. So what I might do is, well, I gotta cut this off short now because my battery's dying, but you'll see in a minute. Editing Angel here. I'm not in my house, so don't get too excited about this different background. But I did want to say that this was supposed to be like an interesting shot. It was supposed to be through my window, out onto the deck, and like watching me do these flat lays. And unfortunately, or fortunately, Bento was very upset that she could not come outside with me. So I'm gonna just cut it so you can just hear her meows and you can kind of see me doing pictures. But I guess just enjoy. Some of these meows are very sad though, so I will give you that. Like, don't get upset. She was fine. But she like definitely ruined the shot that I was trying to get. It's okay. I love her so much. Did you watch me the whole time? I know. Okay, I don't feel like going and grabbing my actual camera. So it is kind of time. It's like 9:45 at night. I am winding down and watching some Gabby Reads, and I am working on a new project that I didn't mention before. Oh yes, let's get Bento in the shot. Working on a new project, and it is going to be a sweater, like a patchwork sweater. And so I've chosen this nice like orangey color and like a dark heather green, like a charcoal gray, not green, gray. And so it's going to be pretty much just like back and forth with those. And I haven't decided yet if I want it to like close and like be just a normal sweater, or if it's going to be like a shawl, like it stays open in the front. But I have a whole bunch of squares to make. I did kind of want to give you an update on how the launch went. It went fine. Like compared to the one I did at the beginning of September, this one like definitely was not as good. This one was fine. I think I've had like 5 orders today since launch. I think I had this many like in the first hour last month. And so like I think I'm still just struggling a bit with trying to figure out, should I have a monthly launch for book sleeves, or should I do like a bi-monthly launch, or should I just do like one a quarter? Like I just don't know, because I know a lot of the people that buy from the shop are repeat customers. And so if it's like, would I as a customer expect to want a new book sleeve every month? I just don't know if that's feasible. I'm still trying to figure out like the demand. I'm a little bit down about that, but I still feel really like, not to use a stupid term, but I feel so blessed. Like I do feel really appreciative of the people that do purchase from the shop. And even if somebody just reshared it, it's really cool to see that. Trying to just brighten my mood a bit. So I am working on some squares. I only have 4 so far. I probably need like 30. I'm gonna hop into this. I obviously still have my temperature blanket I can work on. I might catch up on a few rows of that because I'm still like a month behind. Thank you so much for spending the week with me, spending the last few days with me. I am really excited again for more content on this channel, so I hope you enjoyed. If you had like a specific point in the video that you really liked, and you made it this far, just let me know in the comments. Hopefully we'll get a bit more of a clear path toward what these videos are going to be, because this one was definitely like every aspect of things I'm interested in. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you next time.